In the heart of the ancient eastern highlands, where rolling clouds coil around shattered cliffs and derelict shrines, there lies a forgotten ruin known only in hushed tones as the Storm-Wound Monastery. Once a sanctuary for monks devoted to silence and the celestial winds, its crumbling halls now echo with whispers no human tongue ever uttered. Villagers from the nearby valleys refuse to go near after dusk. Shepherds report strange pressure changes in the air. The winds that rake the stone staircases sing an eerie hymn, and animals recoil from its direction with primal fear. But the most chilling accounts come from those rare, unfortunate souls who dared to trespass, those who speak of a slithering presence as wide as a tree trunk and long enough to encircle the entire temple. They call it the Hallowed Coil, a cryptid born not of flesh alone but of atmospheric pressure, electromagnetic pulses, and something more arcane. Said to be both spectral and biomechanical, the creature radiates a shimmer like heat haze, its scales etched with patterns reminiscent of ancient circuit glyphs and ritualistic spirals. Its presence is announced by a sudden shift in the air pressure, an unnatural stillness in the storm, and a deep, inhuman hum that resonates within the chest more than the ears. According to monastic scrolls uncovered decades ago, before the site was sealed by local officials for safety concerns, there are mentions of a sky-bound deity punished by the wind gods and cast into Earth's deepest maelstrom. The monks believed that by building their temple directly over the cursed impact site and chanting wind hymns in silence, they could contain this divine aberration. For centuries it worked, but when the last monk perished and the chants ceased, the seal fractured. Now the creature stirs whenever thunderstorms gather, feeding on the static charge, growing bolder, coiling up the shattered pillars, and blinking its luminescent compound eyes that seem to register both time and intention. Drone footage from cryptid hunters shows brief glimmers of its silhouette, curling like a double helix through broken archways, vanishing into the fog. One clip features an electrostatic shockwave striking a drone mid-air before the signal cuts out, just as a serpentine shape emerges from a collapsed dome. The Hallowed Coil doesn't simply attack, it probes, observes, it learns. Electrical devices fail in its proximity, batteries drain in seconds, and magnetic compasses spin wildly. Locals whisper that it nests in the eye of every great storm, that it slumbers in folded dimensions wound tight like knots in thunderclouds, only to unravel into the physical world when pressure systems clash violently. Atmospheric scientists, baffled by the region's anomalous readings, have begun to take notice. Some theorize it is a weather-based life form, a plasma coil with rudimentary intelligence, sustained by electromagnetic energy. Others suggest something far darker, that the Hallowed Coil is an ancient guardian, not of Earth, but of gateways, its purpose not merely to feed, but to prevent the opening of something worse. One recent expedition led by a fringe cryptozoologist, known only as Varric, claims to have made direct contact. Using a modified weather balloon equipped with Tesla coils and high-frequency harmonics, they attempted to replicate the monks' wind hymns artificially. The result? A direct confrontation. The balloon's recordings captured a writhing mass emerging from the storm clouds, a vast coil that pulsed like a living conduit, wrapped in vibrating resonance. For 23 seconds, the balloon's cameras recorded bizarre symbols flashing across the beast's skin. Symbols later identified as a mix of ancient Sanskrit, binary code, and unknown script. Then, silence. The balloon was found 3 valleys over, scorched, metallic frame twisted as if microwaved from the inside. Varric has since vanished. Legends say if you hear the wind howl in perfect intervals, 3 pulses followed by 1 long moan, it means the Hallowed Coil is listening. If your electronics flicker even when the sky is clear, it means it's feeding. And if you stand too close to the monastery during a thunderstorm, the air will feel too still. too warm. And then it strikes, silent, sudden, and surgical. Survivors speak of missing time, recurring static dreams, and the sensation of being watched by something coiled just behind the veil of reality. But is the hallowed coil merely a misunderstood anomaly? Could it be Earth's natural guardian, an entity evolved or engineered to stabilize violent energy surges from dimensional rifts? Or is it a cryptid created by ancient monks through ritual and technology long lost to man, a cautionary tale about meddling with forces we barely comprehend? Whatever the truth, one thing is certain. The Storm-Wound Monastery is no longer abandoned. Something has returned, and with each passing storm, it coils tighter. For those watching this broadcast, we urge caution. This is more than folklore. It's a warning. Do not seek the Storm-Wound Monastery. Do not attempt contact with the Hallowed Coil. Its intelligence is unlike ours. It does not recognize borders, science, or myth. It responds only to pressure, to frequency, to curiosity. And if you listen carefully, it may already be responding to you.